Hello, 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 everyone. It's good to be back after, I'm going to say probably 3 to 4 months at this point, since the last time that I streamed, which I will apologize again for. That was mostly due to the fact that, so for those of you who don't know, I live in Australia, and our internet here is terrible. And I, at the time, had just moved into a new place that had even worse internet. So I unfortunately couldn't really stream anything, or at least anything with good quality internet, until after the upgrade came through to get, better internet. But that's finally in, and it's been in for about a month. So I've confirmed that yes, everything is working fine, everything's functioning well. Woohoo! Great times. So, now that I have established I am now going to be back to streaming, I'm going to introduce you to my new model design. Ta-da! She was very overdue for an update. I wasn't very happy with the last model, but this time I am in love. I love the hair, I love the colors. You'll also notice that the background's a little different as well. Made some changes to the colors, but overall very happy with how things have laid out at the moment. Well, enough with that, I guess. The next thing is that we're going to be playing Grounded today. For those who've been keeping up with information, Grounded 2 is currently in pre-release testing phases, and I will be playing Grounded 2 when it comes out officially, but until then I thought I would get back on to playing Grounded, the original, because it has a special place in my heart. I absolutely love the way that the game, like the controls are, the visuals, the progression system, and also all the optional bosses makes me very happy. I just realized that my music isn't functioning. What's happening? Oh, that's why. I didn't have... I think I accidentally muted my music. Oh, I'm impressive, aren't I? Oh well. So, let's get straight into creating the yard. Because might as well start from the beginning. Let you guys see the intro and get more context on what's happening in the actual game. Because some of you might not actually know. So I'm going to start with medium mode, mild, medium, woe. It's basically easy, medium, hard. But I'm just going to go medium. I played this enough times, but I'm also not to the woe level. I'm not ready to fight that yet. I'm not going to do any customs. I'm happy with the medium, so. And I'm going to go with Hoops, because she is my absolutely darling girl. I love her so much. So I have turned off the music in the game because there is music in here, but it's not a lot, is all I'll say. So it's kind of intermittent. So I've decided to just not. And instead I got some Undertale music in the background because I absolutely love Undertale. Alright. I think game audio. Hoops here, ready to mix it up? Okay, I don't think the game sound's coming through either, which is really interesting. Hmm. Okay, so you might not actually hear anything from that, which that's a little frustrating that that's happening. I had it functioning perfectly fine earlier, so this troubleshooting is really coming at the worst possible time for me. Lovely. Alright. You know what? Let's... Because I need you guys to hear the audio to be able to watch the cutscene. But if that's not happening, then well, that's a little frustrating. Alright. Let's do that. Good. Why are you being difficult? Anywho. Yeah, no, it definitely is not indicating that it's coming up at all. I love when things don't work properly. You know what, let's just swap back to that for the moment. I'll get this sorted out. I do apologize. I had everything working perfectly fine literally 5 minutes ago. What the hell is happening? This one. I think I'm actually gonna quit out of Grounded for the moment. See if it's actually just a registry thing. Let's quit out of that and go back in. You know what I might have done? I might have changed setting, or I might have changed my settings and not actually change them back afterwards, which would be really frustrating if that was the reason. Alright, what is happening? Okay, so that's that. It's definitely capturing the right window. You know, we're just going to have to, I guess, not have any game audio this time. That's still not good. But anyway, let us move on, I guess. New game. Medium.
Alley whoop.
Just means that you guys won't have any audio for this, which I do apologize in advance for that. Oh! Yard name. Yard name, yard name. What do we call it? Oh, I'm so bad with names every time. Let's call it Weedville. No, that is a terrible idea. I meant like grass, as like grass weeds, but that, no. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Oh, naming things is my worst enemy. I normally sit here for like 10 minutes when I'm just by myself. But come on the spot thinking. Go, go, go. I don't know, we're gonna call it Forge's Yard. because otherwise we're going to be sitting here for an eternity. I'm trying to get a name for this. Right, it's loading.
You can't run from me, you foul beast! You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yokes Girth!
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yokes Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky punch-o fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
"1990, this is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to
It's really a difference in music quality here. We got the slow Undertale soundtrack and then the that I'm hearing from the game on my end. It's very interesting. Oh, here we go. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna go to audio because it's actually really low on my end. Dialogue volume. I'm putting you all the way up. Apply and close. Alrighty. Now, first thing I always do, third person. I cannot stand running in this game or moving around this game without, well, third person. I absolutely hate just being so close to everything. Anyway, to start off, let's run around. Oh yeah, we got that stuff over there. Okay. Let's find a weevil and whack it to get some food. Where? There you are. Actually, let's peep you first. No, come back. Don't run away from me. Thank you. Delicious weevil meal. Alright, there is an aphid somewhere, but I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it. Oh, I can't get you from this distance. Yes, I can. And that's a B in the books. I've already 100%ed this game. Oh, there you are. Come back. Where did you go? There you are. Actually, correction. I've nearly 100%ed the achievements on this game. The only one I haven't completed yet is growing big again after remixing. But I've already remixed. I just haven't grown big again. So, to be completed. But who knows, maybe I'll be able to in the future. The hope is I can. Alright, let's keep gathering, because it'll be very important. I think there was a ant around here. Good to get. Oh, there's mites. I'm gonna stay far away from that for now. Yay, aphid. There we go, let's go to the field station now. Oh, I just realised my phone was sitting out and open. Goodness me. Let's turn the volume off that, just in case. I would prefer not to. Hello? There we go. Goodness me. I apologize. Everything seems to be going wrong today. What is happening? I promise you it'll be so much better next time I'm here. Alright. Ooh, Spacer safety test. I never actually read these when I first played through, nor any subsequent playthrough after that. I never actually read these. Powerful fluctuations are within a acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Pylons, however, are a finicky trio. Oh. Maintaining the beam angles requires regular obstruction removal. Oh! I know what this is. We'll be able to see them in a second. Right, pick up some bars. Alright. Let us... We will research the pebbles. Yep. To get some food and some grass fibers. And once that's filled up again, because we only get 3 per, I think, yeah, 10 minutes. Which actually, is that in-game minutes? No, I think that's out of game minutes. Oh no, sorry, I'm not reading that right. So it'll be in 45 seconds, technically speaking. I will get some grass, but I need to make an axe first. Oh my goodness, music is actually really loud in my ears. There we go. Just turn that down a bit and then I can... Has the music stopped working again? I'm gonna start throwing hands with some things. Surely it's still functional. No, it should be. I just might not be able to see it yet. Which is really strange. Because what the actual... Okay, so you guys are going to have to let me know if that music is a little too loud for you. Because I don't actually have access to the little slider right now. Okay, let's make pebble axe. Never mind, let's make some crude rope first. Now a pebble axe. I'll make a spear later. Alright, now that we've got the axe, I'm going to hotbar it. Now, the way that I hotbar things, I will normally put the equipment on the first one, so my weapons and tools on the first bar, food on the second one, on the third one it's my heals. Don't ask why, I don't know why. I just find it useful. Okay, let's get this out of my hand. There we go. Let's get rid of these. I guess I'll put some mushrooms down on here, because you can eat the mushrooms, but I'll save it for some stuff later. Alright. Let's cut down some grass. 2. Let's analyze this. Come on. Ta-da! Alright. And now we can build. Awesome. Now, might as well just pick up all of these. Now to see what that log was talking about. Hello, ant. I can't peep you while I'm holding grass. Mystery machine. Da da da. And you'll notice, aside from the crow up there, hi buddy, how you doing? Having a great time? I can't peep you from this distance. That's frustrating. Anywho, there are these towers over here. And you'll see why they're important in a second. Ooh, light show. I'm good at fixing. Alright, she's on top of that. Alright. Let us... Oh. Come on, little buddy. Alright. So, that laser is having issues. That laser's getting stuck by grass. So let's get rid of this one. Well, I accidentally hit it from way too far away. Ta-da! That one's fine now. Oh, and then for the next one. Hello, ant! Whoa. Not meant to do that. Come here! Can't hide from me! Come here! Wow, I'm slow. Oh, of course I got both of them. If you didn't know already, these ants will run away if you're too slow to do the final blow. Oh, candy dispenser, nicer. Nicer? Wow. Nice. So, if you really want to get them early on, you need to just chase the heck out of them, because later on they'll disappear and like they'll run and you can't run with them and they'll just disappear into the grass and you're like, oh well, there goes my ant. Right, I'm gonna, before tackling this last tower, because we're gonna need to fight some stuff to tackle that last tower, I'm gonna see if I can get a red ant club. That ant's got some moves. Because I prefer using clubs when I fight in this game. My husband normally uses, oh, what does he normally use? He normally uses axes or katanas, like later in the game. The other people that I played with, like bow and arrows, and I was like, nah, I'm a club person all the way. Right, what else can we look? Let's research some sap. Oh, no, I can't yet. I forgot I only had one charge. I'm so used to having multiple. Alright, now let's see. Craft. Can I get a workbench? I can, in fact, get a workbench set up. So let's just set up the... Did I just hear a ladybug? Maybe I didn't. Let's get the workbench set up right here. This isn't going to be our final home or forever home, but oh, yep. Hello, beautiful. So, if I'm to give you any tips when you start this game, if you've never played before, do not try to attack these early on. Can you see that health bar? It's definitely not the biggest health bar you'll encounter. But did you also notice the size of the ant bar? And how many hits it took me? Yeah, Ladybug's not worth it. They attack pretty hard and it takes a while to get their health down because of their shield. Their shell, which is pretty much just a shield. So yes, that is my suggestion to you. Right. What else do I need? I needed 1 sprig. Right here. Might as well get 2. Ta-da! Now, Red Ant Club. I need more crude rope. Done. I need red ant mandibles. I guess I actually won't be able to make that club before I deal with the next laser, because mandibles means I need to go into an ant hill or go around an ant hill, which is a lot harder than some mites. So, oh, I need another sprig. So actually, I'm not gonna get a club first. I've decided that in this very moment. I'm gonna keep hitting these guys though, because they're gonna be my food source for this entire thing. Speaking of food source, I need a roasting spit to actually cook the food on, which means 2 pebbles, 2 sprigs, and some dry grass. Dry grass comes from these things. Sprigs. Doop, 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 doop. Let me get some extra ones while I'm here, and then pebbles are all over the place. There's some more over here. What is that? What are you doing? I'm so sorry. I meant to do that over there. Let me put you out of your misery. There you go, buddy. Now you're no longer stuck. Oh yeah, get some more sap while I'm here. Now, gotta breathe, Weevil. Now, with base location, I have set up around here before, and it's pretty good. I've also set up around the base of the tree, and that's also been good as long as you stay out of the line of spiders. But I'm thinking of changing up my location, but I'm unsure where yet. We'll figure that out, I guess. Okay, I should have enough now to finish off the spit. I know, I'm hungry and thirsty. I'll cook that up to get my hunger under control, and there is a little dewdrop to get my thirst under control. And by the way, you can die if you are too thirsty or too hungry. You could straight out just conk it. Which is not fun. Definitely not something you want to be doing. Alright, let's see if I can find another water drop. I just need 1 more. You'll always find them on the tops of these little grass leaves. Grass stalks. But you can also look for cans or juice boxes. But I know there's none in the immediate vicinity. Oh, correction. There is one in the somewhat immediate vicinity I can get. There is also this water, but it's nasty water and will hurt you. Yeah, it's my little thing telling me I'm hungry. Tropico Poncho. I discovered that. Lovely. There we go. And there is some juice drops, which are give you a little bit of hunger back. But is mostly just used for water instead of the nasty slurpy water. Alright, let's get... Oh! I didn't even notice this was here. Let's just listen to this one. From the backyard. I am tiny. Sorry, that's good. There we go, that should be the music back, I just realized. Let me actually...
Over there, what could it be?
Alright. So, I have actually just relayed all of this to my desktop audio instead. So, should be able to hear that a lot better now. So, I'll get everything. Oi! Get away from my food! Pieces of Thanks so much. I always forget that they do actually go and eat your food, which is frustrating. I don't want them to eat my food. Alright. Num num num. I've eaten and now I'm contented. Right. Let's go deal with those mites before it gets too dark to the point that I can't actually do anything properly. Right. Where was... He's over this way. This is where the little thing is. There's the legs. You hear the little buggers. These I've never liked. Oops. But they're pretty easy to take care of, regardless of how low level your equipment is. But they are irritating.
Want a piece of this?
Now, you should definitely get a torch to do this, but I normally choose not to for some reason. I don't know, because I'm a little dumb. But also you can see kind of faintly in the tunnel, which is very useful. Just realized I haven't peeped them yet. Alright, is there any more of you? Is the laser working fine? Nope, he's still causing an issue. There's still more.
I'm beat. Let's find someplace safe and catch some Z's.
Phew, I'm beat. What are you talking about? The laser's not done. Is there more? There is, there it is. Oh, come on, don't run out of stamina now. Oh, and I'll take some of these as well, because these are used for the light later on. And, look at this! There's somewhere in here. What is this? Alright, this is going to take me a second, apologies. It's very slow. Let's take all of those. Hello, what's this?
Whatever's
Whoa.
rumbling down there, I'm gonna stomp on it.
We can't do anything about it though. It's underground and I don't have a shovel. Oh!
Scabby, additional flavor scheme available.
It's a scabby. So, scabbies are basically cosmetics for this little thing in the corner. Oh, I can't really... I can use the little indicator to get to that corner. There we go. So, it's very aesthetic. It's beautiful. But unless you're that kind of person and want decorative things on your screen, you don't need to worry about collecting all of them. I, however, absolutely will be worrying about collecting all of them because I am that person. Hello, Ant again. Alright, there we go. He's back to normal. No, piss off. There we go. Let's get making a lean-to. which will be my spawn and my sleeping area for the moment. So I need some clover leaves, which comes from these. Which there are plenty of clovers around here. I like building roofs with clovers. They look quite beautiful, actually. So having an area that has a bunch of clovers already available is fantastic. Set a spawn point and sleep till morning. So I'll sleep until 6 AM, which is good. Oh, the audio cut out. What is happening? Why are you being so mean? I don't know. Could question me. Should be. There we go. So we've now got... Oi! Again? Really? Piece of garbage. Right. Now, I could make a torch, don't need it. Could make a spear, don't want it. Could make armor, definitely need it. Won't make it right now though. We currently should be worrying about setting up a base. Oh, I will make some band-aids though, because they will be very important for me. Ah, I forgot I had those. Okay, bandages. You will go down in there in that slot. You can also go up here in that slot too. I also need to be making some storage containers, I just realized, but I don't think I have... I don't think I've researched the right stuff to actually get any storage. So let's do that now. Let's research. There we go. Let's do a clover. I think that will get us the baskets. Yep, there's the basket. Fantastic. Let's... I think the Might Fuzz will give us stuffing material. That should give us a slime torch. Mushrooms could give us slurry. Let's go... torch. And... oh, I haven't done the rope. Let me do the rope. Yeah, there we go. I've got the shovel and the canteen now. That's what I was forgetting. Fantastic. Let's go take care of that now. Oh, hello, aphid honeydew. Ah, I like how shiny it is. It's quite beautiful. And all the bees. They're cute. Oh, also something that... I'm thirsty again? Yeah, you will always get half of whatever you started with when you fall asleep. There we go, there's some water over there. Now, if you can't reach the dew, hit the stem, it'll fall off, then you can catch it. And then you'll be good to go. Alright. Food-wise, I've already got some here, but it looks like something took it in the night. Of course it did. Do I have any left in my inventory? No, I don't. So I'm actually going to be having to get more food later. You may have noticed that I do have the little food bars in my hotbar in my inventory. I would rather not use them until I am in the labs or in fights because they give you a lot of health. So I'm going to save those because I don't want to use them yet. Storage baskets. 1, 2, 3. Let's get some more plant fiber. Plant. Doop, 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 doop. And then a little bit more clover. All right. There's another aphid. There we go. Okay. I need more crude rope. One, two. No, I need more fiber. Need more fiber in my diet. This is where you kind of go around spamming the button. Early on is. Why did that mute itself? That's ridiculous. I feel like I'm having an issue with my hotkeys. Might be a button that I'm pressing that's actually muting it unintentionally, which, if that's true, that's irritating, and that would also explain a lot. But I'm not going to worry about troubleshooting that just yet. Okay, 2 of those. Let us put our bug parts in this one. Oh, that's aphid honeydew. That's not a bug part. Let's put mushrooms and liquids in that one. Wow, that's loud. There we go. It's a little nicer for my ears. Yeah, put those in there. You know what? I can make another one of these. And I'll make that one for tools instead. Because I'm gonna eventually have to get rid of tools. Which is fine. Oh, there we go. Completely missed that. That's not fun. Need more crude rope. Is that it? Or did I need more? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Let's make this for our tools, which put band-aids, and I'll put that in there as well. And this last one can be all the greenery. And I'll put the peppers in here, I guess. Okay. And you can label these tools. Bug parts, if I can actually spell. Bug parts. I'll call this one green. And that will be that, I guess. Alright. Ain't that good? Investigate the machine further. Right. Now that we have all of these towers done, we can activate this. Oh, something's gone wrong. Yup, explosion. I can't fake that I don't know what's happening.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry.
Good job, giant explosion machine.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm terrible at hiding stuff. You know what? I might actually just keep my base around here. Because it's easy to find. Oh, piss off, Nat. Nat meat. Let's cook you, and I don't mind about investigating those items. I have plenty of time to be able to do them later. So look how pretty that tree is. Yeah, it's pretty easy to find this area. So I might, you know what, let's get my lean-to. Let's bring my lean-to wherever I'm wanting to set up. Let's have a little look around, shall we, before we investigate the Oak Lab?
Need a little decongestant?
Alright, so there's the juice box. There is the dry grass over there, which I know some spiders do come and go from that direction, so I'm going to avoid that. There's a snail shell, which to this day, I'm mad I can't actually do anything with this. Like, I kind of wish I could hide in it. That would be awesome. Wow, I didn't actually know the notes properly after all. Oh, there is this area. But I think there might be some issues with red ants. Because I think their base is over that way. But this is actually a pretty flat area. This might be good. That has the research bench. These have roots in the way. This area could work. But I'm gonna have to flatten out this entire area. But... would this be worth it? I'm such an indecisive person, I've realised. Oh, I'm ridiculous. Nah, it's not worth laying out. And also, I just realised there's mites right there, so that's a big note. I could also build here. Again, I could flatten it out slightly, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I can also make a little bridge across here and use that area as well. Is that the way to go? I think that might be the way to go. Because then I can walk up and down here as well. Yeah, and the spiders don't come up on the top here. So yeah, actually, I think this is the way to go. I think this is how we're doing it. So let's set up a little bit of a base of operations, I guess you could call it. Gonna be a home in the future once I make it nice and cozy, pretty. We'll flatten out this area in the grass. And yes, I have realized I don't really have much water or sustenance right now, but not too worried in this moment, unless an ant has gone and stolen my stuff again. Oh my gosh. I turn around for one bloody second and he just vanishes with my food. Wow. Okay, yeah, I take it back. I am a little worried now. Because they keep taking my stuff. Right, let's craft some floors. I can't craft some floors. Nope, I don't have the recipe for that yet. I will craft some walls instead. I've decided that. Let's put edges here. Oh, nope, didn't want it like that. I wanted it that way. There we go. And let's turn this direction. Actually, no, I can go out one more. There we go. I know it's not a perfect square, but that'll do a decent job. And I will take what I can get. Can't get everything in life, so. There we go. Now this is going to start look like a home. I could also have a back entrance here. And a front entrance here. No, let's make it there. Ta-da! Alright, let's get a door in. There we go. And yes, there are gaps underneath there. But once I get the floor in, that shouldn't actually be any issue. Because that will flatten out the area, which would be great. In the meantime, I'm okay with just working from down here. Oh my goodness. My words are working great.
Feeling refreshed.
There we go, get some water in me. Alright. To be able to get... You know what, let's get some weed stems and research those, because I think that will let us get floors. And I can just upgrade straight to weed flooring instead of... like weed stem flooring instead of grass. Or at least I would think so, unless the floor is actually an upgrade from researching things. I don't know, we'll find out. It's been a while since I've done early game stuff. I have a world currently, but it's a little bit of an old world. Okay, do we get any floors? Nope, in fact we do not. Yeah, it's a bit of an old world, which means that I have basically not touched early game stuff in a few years, I'd say. Yeah, probably not a few years, but close enough. Right. Stem palette. Yep, I can make that. I need some crude rope. Let's make some of that, shall we? Did we need? Yeah, it was 4. And then, whoops, forgot there was little emoticons. Where is it? There's a guitar one. It's this one. I love it. It's so fun. Alright. I guess what we can do now... Actually, let me take 2 of those. What we could do is... go check out that oak lab now. Oh, come on, really? So, when it doesn't let you build, normally it means that the wall is not supported enough for you to be able to build. Which, sometimes it will tell you unsupported, but sometimes it won't tell you anything and you're just stuck looking at it going, what do you want? And that, unfortunately, has happened to me more times than I can count, and it's not very fun. But now I know. Ta-da! Now I can start building on that one because that one's built and that one's stable in the ground. So for all of these that are floating, I have to build one by one instead of going, I don't know, whichever way I want, sporadically, I think is the word. Alright. Now, let us go check out the lab, I guess. Don't really have much to worry about. I'll bring some bug parts because there will be a... I'll also bring some bandages just in case. Yeah. There will be a researcher there where we're going, so I might as well. Oh, there's another ladybug down there. Actually, when we get there, I'll be able to show you where I built my base. The first time I ever played. And yes, I mean, the first time I ever played, I dared to put my base right where the spiders are. I'll actually be able to show you the spiders. I don't have arachnophobia mode on. That is a setting you can put on, but oh, there's one. Yeah, I have not put that mode on. I don't mind spiders personally, but if you have an issue with them, here is your warning. I do have arachnophobia on. Well, let me get these acorns actually while I'm here, because these will be important for big chests later. Right. Yeah, I built my... Actually, it's a little easier to see right here. Without the clovers there, I built right here, and then built up and over, and then built up and around when I got zip lines. That was a terrible decision in hindsight because it was supported by... That entire structure up there was supported by one block down here, and then that entire structure was supported by like 2 points. Which was one right there, and then one right there. It was terrible. But it didn't collapse at all, so... I don't know. Hindsight was 20/20, but also didn't need to worry about it. Alright. Let me get more of this. How's my inventory? Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting a bit hungry. Why is that? I had food. It is 4 o'clock. So, dinner will be in like 2 hours. So, I can hang on. Ooh, so before I go around the back, look at the Spidey boy. He's a wolf spider. Look, there's 2 of them. There's 2 spiders. It's great. There is actually something you can do later in the game, which there is a haze over there where that little canister is. It's a place called the haze, which is toxic. You can get rid of that toxic area. Correction. There will still be infected bugs, but you can get rid of the toxic gas that's in the area by doing a specific task. Unfortunately, if you do that, it spreads the infection to the rest of the yard, which means that in there, you'll end up getting an infected wolf spider instead of a normal wolf spider. Alright, now we're at the lab. Sorry, I kind of just went in instinctively. Ta-da! Here is the area that blew up. Look at the cool effects. Whoa. So, you'll see this shape a lot moving forward in the game. It's the go-to image for the lab entrances. Alright, it's all misty.
That glowy thing looks like some real nerd stuff.
Alright. So this... You'll also see this glowing stuff a lot. Which, actually, I could have shown you some earlier, I forgot. So at the very beginning of the game, this stuff does not go around the yard until you do a specific task, like causing the explosion. And then the science goes everywhere. But I'll show you that later. Got a tape first. So let's pause the music. Let's get the tape.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
I love how derpy Burgle is. Yes, as you heard, this product here, this liquid, is in fact raw science. And this raw science is going to be important throughout the entire game. It is basically the currency system. You use raw science to buy items. Buy items. You can use it to replicate stuff. You can use it in other ways, I'm sure. I just can't really think about it right now. Alright, let's get that music back on. Let's get out of this zoom. And here we go. While we're here. See, raw science is also what you get from analyzing, as you heard the guy say. Raw science. I also apologize in advance. You probably already heard it, but I will almost 90% of the time repeat what whoever says. Like if there's small little snippets like raw science, or you know what who says occasionally. I will almost definitely repeat it. I apologize in advance, but it will be happening. There we go, I got some acorn armor. What should I do next? I'm gonna do an acorn lid. Yep, an acorn lid was exactly what I should do. Ooh, I got some arrows now. Alright, and then I just need to let that fill up. Oh, I'm thirsty again. Lovely. There should be some water around here, actually. Which, yep, there it is. Now we are inside the oak lab. So the lab within the oak tree. And up on this, you'll find there is the hedge lab. So little cameras within each lab. Hedge lab, pond lab. And just wait for it. Hold on. The haze. Yes, I'm forcing you guys to sit through this. Give it a second. Black Anthill. There we go. And that is the fourth lab. These labs will be important. As you can see, each of them has warning signs on it with different things. So this is a security lockdown in effect. The hedge lab has hostile presences. So that will be very important for us going forward. Let me get some more water actually. There we go. And look at that. Let me take all this sap, please. Thank you. I can't get through that. Oh, here's another test. Non-organics. What is this? Dr. Wendell Tully. After successful miniaturization of a single complex electronic device, test 44, test 45 will attempt to shrink one full box of the devices. Upon beginning, subjects will be inspected and tested to ensure proper functionality. Results: failure. Miniaturization successful, but beginning and further testing is impossible at the moment. Subject was confiscated by a curious honeybee. Recovery unlikely. Box obliterated. Miniature scabbies are certainly stuck in every nook and cranny of the yard. Ah, okay. So, box of scabby devices. So this is telling you that there are scabbies to collect around the yard, which we've already collected one. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Anyway. Oh. Someone's moving around. Now this little guy. I wonder who that is. Burgle.
Don't worry.
System reboot in progress.
Thanks for the helping hand.
You're very welcome, Burgle. Sorry, I just phased out of existence for a second.
Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot.
Oh, I can see.
I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Please do explain, Burgle. Now, I'm giving you that heads up. this guy talks a lot. And I mean a lot. Admittedly, a lot of the conversations that you'll have with characters throughout the game, I guess, are long-winded, but they are important. So we're gonna sit through these. I'll skip it when the dialogue is basically just repeating itself, but aside from that, just be prepared for... One second. Apologies. Someone just got home and they barged in my door. We're all good now. I kicked him out. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll skip when it gets repetitive, but we will be seeing this through.
I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device.
Yes.
Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster.
Yeah, sorry mate, that was me.
And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted.
Yeah, sorry mate.
Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service?
Where am I? How can I remember anything? Let's do where am I?
You are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tuteli to experiment on all things small. This is the base of operations for conducting experiments in his yard.
Who is Dr. Wendell Tully? How come I can't remember anything? Who is
Dr.
Wendell
Tully
Tully?
is a brilliant scientist and inventor.
Thank
He
you.
is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short order cook of the future.
Sounds like a great thing to be.
However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No doubt my previous work experience has been invaluable to Dr. Tully.
I'm sure.
Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks. And now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks.
Oh, you're not the only one without memory issues. How come I can't remember anything?
It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated.
Yes.
Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction.
I'm gonna pretend to know what that is.
In other words, you have been shrunk. It is
Thank
likely
you.
this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform. Patent pending.
Gonna get that trademarked eventually.
Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time.
Thank you. How do I get home?
To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully activate Dr. Tully's spacer platform.
Right.
Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the explosion.
Apologies again, I did do that.
I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for some time until we find a solution.
Well, how can we fix the spacer?
Haha! That is a great idea. Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408B3000. Ominent OS script runtime error. ARG! I am sorry again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected.
Ah, that's alright.
Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer.
Oh, what are your memory chips?
Dr. Tully used two types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you learn new survival recipes.
Thanks.
Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full directories of my memory system. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory chips you find.
I know I already established this with you guys, but we're going to be asking anyway. There are other labs?
Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Process. Error. Files not found. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities. The Hedge Lab.
Well, what's the Hedge Lab?
The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing.
Arachnids?
You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge, sending the coordinates to your Scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects. That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the mainframe. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests. Yes, quests. I will reward you raw science for each completed quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. Log on to the ASL terminal over there and see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips. And try not to die out there. Have an exponentially great day.
So we're done. You see what I mean about the long-winded conversations? There is definitely a lot of stuff in there that could have been worded in a more simple way. As you can see here, there's a glowing pink orb. This is raw science. Science in the house. These will be strewn all over the yard. This and another item that we'll collect later. It is everywhere. So, depending on the size of them, they could be more expensive, less expensive. So yeah. Oh, hello. What happened? I love watching his animations. It's so cute. Okay, this is a super duper. You get this disc, I believe, in the first lab. But this is what I was talking about when you can use raw science to duplicate items. This is where you'll be doing it. Now, biometric scanner for the ASL terminal. I hope you know that I don't actually know what ASL stands for in the game, but ASL is also Australian Sign Language. And every single time I hear ASL, I just think that you have to, like, to log into the terminals, you're actually doing sign language. I don't know, it's just a fun little thing that my brain does. It's like, instead of face scanning, it's hand scanning, you know? Alright, now this is the ASL shop. So science shop, where you use raw science to purchase things. And this is what I meant by raw science being a currency. And then the burgle quests, which I've already completed a few of them. But you get daily quests, and then you also get a list of 100? Yeah, you get a list of 100 quests. And to 100% the achievements in this game, you will need to complete that entire list. And some of them include killing the optional bosses, the ones that you have to summon. Anyway. So that's daily quest. Let's look what we can do in the science shop. Multi-story bases. I need you because I need the floors. Smithing station. It's good for later, so not straight away, but I'll get you. Firework launcher. Nice. Purple foundations don't need to worry about. Fortified bases are basically stronger walls, which I'll come back to later. Yeah, there we go. Gives you stem floors and palisades and pillars and all of that. Which will be very useful when we come to building. Torch upgrades. Stronger torch. Meat shield. Oh, it's a mutation. We didn't discuss mutations. Right. Mutations are basically bodily upgrades. That's the best way to put them. Depending on what mutation you activate, it will give you different abilities, and this is... The mutations will always have almost always have a person symbol in it. But yeah, it does different things. Scabby scanner. So I can scan for raw science and detect it. But obviously don't have the money for that right now. So. Right. And also these won't go away unless they're monthly exclusive items. All of these viable items will stay here. So you don't need to worry about panicking with kind of thinking it's gonna run out, because it won't. It'll be all good. Alright. Well, let's go this way. Nice. Ooh. And now we can actually open this door as well. Oh, look at all that stuff I got. So when you get new things, they will all come up on the side there. And it's a lot. There you go. So here's some more raw science. And additionally... Yeah, that was nothing else. Additionally... I'll come back for that one. Because I'm going to show you this first. This is a gold mega milk molar. There we go, you found a yoked girth milk molar, calcium chewable. Get yoked! Yep. Select the vitamin infused pulp core to grow stronger. So, these items, so milk molars and mega milk molars, will be scattered around the yard. You need a level 2 hammer to be able to break them. But they are also an upgrade item. You get white milk molars for stuff like heart levels, hunger rate, stamina, I think. Stuff that if you were to actually play by yourself and not in multiplayer... Oh, sorry. If you were to play in multiplayer and not by yourself, would only affect your character. The mega milk molars or the gold milk molars are for resources and stackable items in your inventory and stuff like that. So if you were in multiplayer, that would affect the group. The mega milk molars are also a lot harder to get. There's fewer of them, but they are more hidden. But to be honest, the milk molars are hidden around the yard anyway. And once you do get them, they will show up around the yard, but until you get them, they won't. Alright, let's listen to this.
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree.
I would agree.
It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners.
Oh gosh.
Odd that Armament has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here, the Oak Lab as the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.
Alright. Something else that I forgot. This is an assistant manager room. The assistant manager key. The assistant manager is a boss that will come in later. I can't remember if he's optional or not. I don't think this one is. But pretty much you can come back here, put in the key card, and get that item in there. And those items in there. I won't tell you what that is for those who want to play the game. You can figure that out. But then also this. These whiteboards are very important for kind of understanding the small things about the game. So hidden keys to open chests, or the ASL terminals and the labs. Not the labs. What are they called? The little things that are around the lab. You will need to process it. Okay. But you can see they have laid out exactly where each and every one of them is. So, Burgle, do you mind? So, if you struggle to be able to find all of them, you just come back here and it will show you each and every one of the little lab terminals around the place. And it's great. I love it. Also, you can see the little spiders. So, this is water. That is the house and the undershed. That is a end game area. This is the upper yard. That is like mid game. This is the starting game, which is where we are currently, is this tree. That's the sand pit, picnic table. Sorry, that's not the house, that's the shed, because that's the undershed. This is the house here. This is the garbage patch there. So you'll see, I want to go into the maps. I can't really zoom out all the way, but you can see that this is the sand pit, this is the house, this is the tree, this is the pond, this is the upper yard, this is the shed. So yeah, it's got it all figured out for you, which is fantastic. Alright, what are we doing next? I'm going to research some more stuff. Oh, I forgot there was a shortcut door. Let me actually have some water while I'm here. And I might just take some mushrooms. Eat some mushrooms. They don't give you a lot of health, but they're good to just tie you over if you don't have other options. Alright, bandages. Didn't give me anything except science. Gave me gas mask recipe. There we go. That is what you need when you go through the infected area. What does that give? Oh, a mite hat. I can't remember what that does. What does that do again? Mite hat. What buffs it? Oh, it gives you hyper stamina, which means that you regain your stamina quicker. That's useful. I probably won't make it, but I still say it's useful. There we go, there's the gas guard. I think I'm going to skip over the Acorn armor and go with the red Antset armor. I might do the Clover Poncho first, but I'll figure that out. But I think I'll just skip over the Acorn because it's heavy armor, which is good. The defense, you can see that it's a 15% instead of a 5%. And you'll find that with the different upgrades of armor, you'll always have light, medium, heavy armor. You can see that they both have the same defense level. Sorry, you might see that two armors have the same defense level, but one might have 5% resistance while the other has 15% resistance. So that's important to look at as well. And also the little details underneath, like major threat and heavy armor. So that's a heavy armor, so it's going to take more stamina from you. Not stamina, sorry, more hunger from you and more thirst. and it's going to take a toll on the physical body. Major threat means that if you were to play in multiplayer, the insects would attack you over other players in the vicinity because it sees you as more of a threat. If it's a minor threat, they will attack other people before you. So just keep that in mind. Tenderfoot defense, pretty sure it just means you're faster. Light armor, so not as much. Hauling strength, it means you can carry more. So like wheat stems and that. So if you put on the entire red armor set, red ants won't see you as a threat anymore. They will see you as one of their own. And you also get a massive buff on hauling strength because it's set bonus. So I normally rock in the ant armor for quite a bit of the early game. So I'll probably be doing that. But let's get out of here first. Ooh, yeah, that place got real messed up. Whew. Right, and it's a good thing we're not coming out in the middle of the day. Oh, sorry, middle of the night. How does that wiring work? That makes no sense. What? Okay. Cause this is... Oh, also, can you hear that? Come on, do it again.
I'm ready to go home now.
Can you kind of hear that? So that's the spiders breathing. So you can actually tell when there's a sleeping wolf spider around just by listening to it. Which I think is amazing. And also if you crouch you can get pretty close to sleeping creatures without having to worry too much. I also think there's the orb weaver spiders also make the same sleeping sounds. Oh, I forgot there's a third one. And there's a milk mollar. So that's what I mean about the milk mollers being scattered around the yard. You'll pretty much be able to spot them pretty easily. But they're not easy to get to items. They're hidden somewhere or they're defended by another creature. Like this sleeping wolf spider. I love just watching the animation of them sleeping and breathing. It's such a... I'm fine. Let's go this way. Now, the orb weaver spiders also... Oh, hello. Let me just actually keep him. Ooh! Come on. Oh. Sorry, just concentrating. See, this guy. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so, wow, Hoops got dunked on by an Orb Weaver Jr. Wow. That's so rude. So I was not ready to deal with those. I didn't have any armor, which means I had no resistances or defenses. So that's what happens when you're not prepared for things. Yeah, the orb weavers are probably the easiest spider to deal with. So let's respawn at field station, or yeah, let's go to the field station because that will get us a little closer to our destination. Correction, it didn't get us any closer because our base is right there.
How many aphids is that?
Now, unlike wolf spiders, orb weavers will sleep. Won't sleep all day. They will actually be walking around almost all day. You will find they will sleep sometimes, but they have a different sleep schedule, which is frustrating. But in my mind, it is good in the sense of you won't need to worry about wolf spiders. Oh, of course. You won't need to worry about wolf spiders during the day, but these orb weavers definitely will.
Peeping goggles, you can't hide from me.
Can't hide from me. Oh yeah, that is an old ant hill there. So I'll be able to find some red ant soldiers in there to get some red ant mandibles.
That tastes really good.
Very useful. Also, when you do die, you drop your backpack. But as you can see, I still have my tools. Because you keep tools and like stuff like bandages and all of that. You don't drop them when you die. You will drop collectibles and stuff that you foraged for. But unlike games like Minecraft, for example, there is no time limit on when to get your backpack back. It is... Also, they can fight each other. You can just get random... Okay, this guy I think sleeps over where I am, so I should probably be more wary. Oh no, correction, I think he sleeps here. So let me just sneak that raw science before he comes back. Anyway, what was I saying? So you can kind of hear the spider. Yeah, you can kind of hear him. Anyway, yeah, these won't despawn. You have no time limit on how long it takes you to get it. Go away. And yes, they will actually lose interest as long as you're out of sight. Which is fantastic. Can I even get that bag back? I think he's patrolling real hard. Oh, you're gonna be like that, aren't you? Oh, really? Oh yeah, and that crow will just kind of go back and forth. This might be my only chance. Alright.
That ant's got some moves.
And run. Book it. Okay, he's going that way, so... There we go. The skill. I am amazing. Hello, crow. He also drops crow feathers, which is a building material, which is awesome. Oh, I don't have a dandelion. Whoops. I have a common habit of just jumping, thinking I have something to like fly with, and then realizing a little too late that I in fact do not have something to fly with. So that's great when that happens. Alright. Let us go back home with our new recipes and our newfound task of going to the hedge lab. Also, a good way to tell whether it's something big that's coming is looking at the weeds. But sometimes they can be a bit deceptive in the fact of this is a ladybug and it's moving the grass like a spider. So it can be rather deceptive. Okay. You know what? Just for the sake of it, because we're pretty close to home. See how hard it is to get down this guy's... But you can, what is it? Left click? No, right click to shield yourself, which will either negate or half the damage dealt by attacks. So that unfortunately did not fully negate it, so I got some damage, but that did because there was the little sparks that showed that I managed to shield it in time. Oh! And see what I mean? Entire one shot by that guy.
Sounds like it's all clogged up.
So yeah, they're a little tough to... Oh, there's my bag. They're a little tough to beat if you don't know how to shield properly. Which is frustrating. Oh, someone's trying to call me. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna let them know that I am busy. So that's actually someone I know. Alright. Where's my backpack? There it is. And also they don't remember if you attack them. So the moment you die, they forget you exist and you won't get hit anymore, which is great.
Looks like
Thanks,
everything's
Ant,
still here.
for protecting my bag. Appreciate it. Alright. Also, these things do despawn, but it's after a very long time. So if you find that you're lagging quite a bit and you've got a bunch of grass or a bunch of weed stems just lying around, just destroy them. It's going to be so much nicer on you if you do. Okay, I need food. I don't have any food. Where are the weevils at? There they are. He saw me coming and went, nope. Yeah, there we go. And also when you finish cooking something, it just makes a little ding sound, which is really cute. It's like an oven. Just waiting. Come on, cook already. There we go. Yum yum. What is that? Yeah, see?
Peeping
It's a ladybug.
time.
What were you doing, sir? Bloody moonwalking over here. Or also, a little exit here that if I fall down, I can just, you know, pop out here, which is great. Right. What I want to be doing is upgrading my stuff. Upgrading my stuff to be able to tackle the hedge lab, because it's not extremely difficult, seeing as it is the first objective that you were told to get, but it is...
Ladybug lumbering down the lane.
You should be able to take down a ladybug before you go to the hedge lab, because there will be spiders, as you were informed by Burgle, as we were informed by Burgle. He was experimenting. Woo! I always forget how bad these are. Oh, really? I forgot. They have area. I didn't even attack him, but because obviously he was nearby, he was like, oh, "You are enemy."
Mom would kill me if I lost this.
Which one's yours? Can I make some armor? I can make the knee pads. I can also make... Okay. I can make an eye patch. Let's put them on.
Safety first.
Eye patch gives me... What is this? Damage resist. What is that from? Oh, that's from the eye patch. But it also gives me more armor, more attack. Then hauling strength and... okay. Oh! And they disappeared. Oh, but why there's so many of them so close together? I would like a ladybug by themselves, please. That'll be fun. Also, this axe is actually getting pretty used up. All by forgot that these guys take more damage when you use a bludgeoning item. So like a hammer. Oh, I couldn't see when he attacked. I'm not done yet. I'm stubborn enough that I will know it's a very unfair fight and still fight it.
Looks like everything's still here.
Where are you? Sup, ladybug? Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, actually no, I think I know when I should just give up the fight. Do I actually? Yes, I do.
Mom would kill me if I lost this.
I will cease and desist. But I am not done with that ladybug yet. Well, next time I go fight a ladybug, probably won't be that one. Alright. Let's go to the abandoned anthill to fight some ants. To then get the ant club. Because that requires mandibles. Yes. That seems very nice. That sounds like a good plan in my opinion. What time is it? It is almost 5 o'clock. Okay. Still got a little bit of time that I can stream. Probably will have to hop off within the next half hour. Just because of the time of day I decided to start streaming. I need food. So did I have a torch in my inventory? I did not. Look at my dumbassery. That's fine. Thank you. So the red ants won't attack the red ants won't attack you when you're in their nest, but the soldier ants will. Regardless whether you're in or out of it, they will just attack you. So these worker ants are fine. But the moment I come down here to that
ant is yoked.
That ant is yoked. This is where the issue is. Oh, not paying attention. Alright, and there should be another one, I believe. I think we can hear it. Come on, you're around here somewhere. I'm not gonna sprint just in case I end up going straight into him. Oh, and there are some rocks around here that might be upgradable rocks. Yeah, there we go. Quartz. Oh, bugger, dude. Oh, really? I don't have the... A scabby. Sorry, I went quiet there for a second. Okay, so this is marble. This is one of the things you need to be able to upgrade your tools. So marble and quartz, which you'll find them underground. I unfortunately need a level 2 hammer to be able to break them, but there are small just shards laying around here and there, which is why I normally pick up any pebble that I find underground.
That ant's got some moves.
Does it got some moves? I'm pretty sure it was asleep. Look how cute they are. No, you can't really see them. Yeah, this is a terrible viewing experience, I'm sure, but I didn't have a torch on me and I needed ant heads. And now I got 3 of them. Oh, and acid glands, which they will be useful as well. They'll actually be quite useful. I'll need a lot of them in the future. Ooh, I'm lagging a bit. There we go. Field station. I forgot I didn't discover this one. There is a spider around here though, so I'm gonna be quick. Bug rubber. And there we go. Did I need anything else? No, I didn't. Okay. Now let's leaf before the spider comes back. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. You don't spot me. You don't see anything. Haha. Now please move. Go back to your normal pacing and then sod off. Oh, you're stuck. Why are you stuck? I don't want you to be stuck. Yay! Thank you for not being stuck anymore. Oh, but you're pathing.
I can't move. It's too sticky.
Come on. Your pathing's weird. Why haven't you left? You're in the water. Sir, this is not a time for a bath. Oh, he's just stuck. I'm gonna have to go the long way. The long way meaning not actually too long. The sun's going down, so I need to get back before the wolfies come out. There's a few wolf spiders scattered around the yard that are hidden under like leaves and stuff like that. And I don't know their patrol paths because I'm normally not around long enough to find out. See, these ones are fine. They're like a little deceptive, making me think that maybe he's there. But
Feeling refreshed.
Alright. We're almost there. Almost back. Hi, Weevil.
Weevil here!
Come here. Ladybugs. I love the little breathing sounds that they make. It's so cute. Alright. Let's cook these. And let's make my hammer. Yes! I'm very pleased. I also need an axe. There we go. Because the other one is going to run out soon. Okay. Inventory. Let's put the club there. I've already got the shovel and everything. I need more bandages actually. Bug parts can go in here. Liquids go in here. Oh, that's bug part. Bug part. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. All good. I think I just got that just in time. Alright. How to make bandages. I need more fiber. Oh, but how do I make a canteen? I need grub hides, which I have a shovel, which means I can get grubs. Which would be alright. But I think for the meantime, I actually need to be working on this guy. filled in so I can actually have a house in case the spiders come around this way. Also a fun thing is that when you get hungry or thirsty, your stamina meter will be actually locked down. I really like the addition of that because it gives you consequences for your actions, which I like when there's consequences. It actually gives weight to decisions. I hate hearing.
You, ladybug here.
I hate hearing the grass move because I think it's some sort of spider. Because it just makes like cracking, creaking, you know, not very friendly sounds, and it just makes me panic every time. Oh, I forgot I have to go in chronological order. Now the plan is in the future with this base is to, I would like to make like a little village almost. So I'll have a little pop up here where my house is, and then maybe I'll put like a working building there, maybe a decorative building down here, maybe over there. Decorate this little water area. That reminds me, there's water here. Also, look what's in the water.
Science!
Play down here, and is that? Oh, I thought it was a scabby down there, but it's not. That's a shame. Also, in this game, with underwater, if you run out of breath, you immediately die. It's not a slow heart you know, reduction. It's just you will outright just die, which is frustrating when you're not paying attention, but is also very fair. So these grass will keep growing back unless you remove the bases. Obviously. And then put a floor over the top of them. If you don't do that, the grass will just continue to grow up through your floor, which, I mean, if that's what you want, go for it, but I don't think a lot of people like that. I personally don't like that. It's just a little irritating. We're getting there. I just caught all of them. And as you can see, my hauling strength, which is down the bottom right, it's increased because I'm wearing some of the ant armor. I'm pretty sure when you get the full set, that goes up to 12. And then it goes up even more later if you get a red ant pet, which you can get.
Not now.
Whoa. Oh! So confused what was happening. I realized I had a second axe. Goodness me, that was weird. This is going to be a slow process of just back and forth for a while, unfortunately. Oh, It'll be worth it in the end, but it won't feel like it right now. Come on, there we go. Took a second to break down. Come on. There we go. Now I can start on the floors because I'm gonna worry about all the grass first and then worry about the doors later. Sorry, the grass planks first and then worry about the doors later because it's crude rope and springs. Okay. I need a floor. There's the floors right there. And yes, all of these buildable items, well, almost all of them, can just clip through things. It's one of my favorite things about the building mechanics is the not having to worry about wanting to put an item down, like a structure block down, and it going, no, it's obstructed. This, if it's an object, it's less lenient, so it'll be like, oh, no, it's obstructed, you can't. But if it's a wall or a floor, normally you can put it anywhere as long as it has support, which is really good. Oh, that's one side. Oh, that'll be fine. Eventually, with how much grass I'm chopping, there should be a mutation pop up sometime soon saying that I'm a chopping master. That should be enough for now. If I need more, I'll get more. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I thought that was a piece of grass. Alright, let's complete that. And let's get this in.
Watch it! Speedy coming through!
Wish I could have just jumped over the wall, but I couldn't. Alright. I actually need a lot more grass than I thought I did. That's on me. 4, 8, 12, 24. You know what? I'm not even going to bother counting. I'm just going to keep cutting. Worst comes to worst, I have excess. It's not really a bad thing, is it? Surely I'm gonna get this mutation soon. That's gonna speed up this process. No, I haven't gotten it yet. Oh goodness, okay. Oh, it's only 5. I'm getting that tired. Suck it up. Don't actually. If you're tired, go to bed. I'm gonna finish this first because I am determined. Just sporadically putting these around, which is definitely not something I should be doing if I want even flooring, but who's the boss of me? Me, and I am an insane person. Ooh, come on, up you go. Up you go. There we go, good job. Can I go back up this way? Whoa. Yep, I can. I love just jumping over walls. It's the ease of life. Just being able to jump over walls. Alright. Still need a lot. Very slow process. just go down the place I don't want to be going. Water! Oh. Here, let me throw that first, and then I'll get the water.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Oh, I threw my axe as well. Lovely. Okay, down I go. Get all this stuff. Almost all this stuff. Alright, back down. The one thing I do like is that when you place down these blocks and you're like, oh, but I need to upgrade them in the future, so I'm gonna have to get rid of them and place them all over again. No, actually. What happens is that when you get... Oh, that was a terrible decision. Oh, and I damaged the wall. Of course I did. When you get an upgrade, what ends up happening is that you can put the blueprint down on these pre-established tiles, and then when you build the blueprint to completion, it'll just pop up all the grass that you used, or whatever blueprint, or whatever was there before the blueprint. It'll just go, okay, you can have all these items back. So that's really fun. Oh, hello. Didn't realise you were there. I should have waited before picking these up. Oh well. You know what? I'm really wanting to play on this. I played it years ago. Really early on when it came out, actually. Yeah, probably would have been within the year it came out, if not nearing the end of the year that it came out, I'd say. I got it off the website and it was great. But looking back, I was like, ooh, I don't have access to the file anymore because I changed computer types out of Mac and I went on to Windows and yada yada, had issues with files crossing over. So I unfortunately don't have the file anymore. But then I noticed it was on Steam for free recently. So I was like, ooh, yes please. Or it wasn't free, no, it was just like really cheap. Might as well. And I also had the thought of it would be really nice to experience kind of some of my childhood again. Grassmaster, there we go. That's what I wanted. Mutation. Give me. So that is going to make chopping things down a lot faster. Gosh, that took a lot of time. There we go. Look how much quicker that was.
Ladybug lumbering down the lane.
Ladybug lumbering down the lane. Oh, there's the crow. Yeah, I might stream it. Whoever knows. It might be fun to... What are you? Where is it? Oh, he's down there. Oh no. Hello. Okay, so there in fact is a patrolling wolf spider around this area. I am so very happy I completed the house. That's good to know. Let me just complete this wall. Okay, sorry, this door. Right. Okay. Is he gone? Okay, let me quickly get this stuff into my house. Let's just... I'll put you in the center. Come on. There we go. And also another thing I like about the building system in this is you could just pick up the things you already made and move them. It's like, nah, no commitment required. Just I'll leave them moving around later if you don't like the placement. Actually, I won't put my lean-to in the center. I'll put the food in the center. Lean-to can go... Oh my gosh, I can. What time of day is it currently, actually? It is 2:30, so I might as well just wait out the day. So the thing with sleeping is that you will sleep for 8 hours, regardless what time of day it is. So what that does is stops you from falling asleep until around the time that you fell asleep the day before. You'll be too awake. So there is a minimum amount of time that you need to be awake for. So I say if it goes past 12 o'clock, you might as well just wait until the morning. Because you will have to wait until like 2:30 in the morning each time, and that's just not really worth it in my opinion. Okay, let me show this over there. Also a fun little thing that I discovered. Well, I didn't discover. I did discover, but I wasn't the one to discover it, if that makes sense. Is that if you cook something on here, it doesn't go off. So you can cook whatever like 3 things on there, cook it up, and then keep it on there until you need food. So it won't spoil, because the food does spoil. So yeah, that's a real fun thing, and it's very useful when you need like a bunch of food because you're constantly wearing heavy armor because you're too stubborn to change. And yes, I am talking about myself. Right. I think that this stuff between the soil is going to be a little bit of an issue, especially with this corner. So I'll probably raise up all of this grass half a wall. Oops. Nope. To probably there. And I'll just have like stairs going up and down. Because yeah, that will cover, except the itty bitty corner there. That'll cover all of this area, which will be good. Oh, I forgot that was there, I couldn't even see it. Alright. Well, now that we are safe and we made progression, I think I will leave it here for tonight. Well, today. For me it's night, for the rest of you it might be day. But yeah, I might leave it here. We can tackle the upgrading and the heads lab next time. So let's save up. And let's quit. Alright. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for sticking with me, chilling with me, having fun. Whoa, that music's loud. There we go. I turned that down. Yeah, thank you for coming along for the through the stream with me. And for those who aren't watching this live, thank you for watching the VOD. I don't have a streaming schedule yet, but with the Wi-Fi actually being functional and with me now being in my future home for at least the next foreseeable 5 to 10 years, fingers crossed, I should be more stable to stream because I'm not hopping from rental to rental all the time. So yes, I will see you hopefully next week, maybe later this week if I really feel up to it, but I'll try and get streams maybe once a week, maybe once a fortnight. Either way, you will see me again. You always do see me again, even if there's just a long period between my streams. I always come back. I always come back. Alright. Thank you again so much. And wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye bye.